Okay, welcome everyone to Grow Get Ready with Entrepreneurs. It's a lunch and learn, and these sessions are presented to us by our Grow members. If you don't know what GROW is, GRWE is Grow, and it means Get Ready with Entrepreneurs. We are a gathering of like-minded entrepreneurs interested in building our brands through networking, sharing of ideas, and best practices. As much as we focus on topics related to marketing, really our goal is to take a holistic approach to building a sustainable business, supporting our people, planet, and profits. If you haven't already joined our free membership, please do. The QR code is there and you can learn a little bit more and subscribe at the URL there at acornstudio.marketing/GRWE. And what's included with the membership? Mostly these weekly sessions. We also have these lunch and learns every Wednesday. We show up at 10 o'clock and have a drop-in. Sometimes there's a little presentation, and those are free to join. We have the event recordings afterwards. We have a bunch of free resources. We have weekly newsletters and, of course, a Facebook group. So please do join. The best way to get started is to sign up for our newsletter, and then you will be notified of all of upcoming stuff. So let's get started. Or lunch and learn. What's new with Instagram? Trends and tips. These sessions are hosted by Acorn Studio Marketing and sponsored by them. We are a boutique marketing agency helping entrepreneurs build their brands and business in a digital-first economy, from designing your brand strategy to marketing strategies, website design, social media, and so much more. If you want to learn all about our services and connect with us, please do acornstudio.marketing, or you can find us using that QR code right there. So now let's get started with a welcome to our guest speaker, who is, you might find familiar, but she's been away for a little bit. Emily Watson is a professional graphic designer, brand strategist, website designer, and social media expert. She has 8+ years of industry experience, offering expertise, insights, and skills needed to help entrepreneurs build and engage with their online community. You can check out her portfolio of work at her particular website, emilyk.ca, or also on our acornstudio.marketing, because she's the creative director there. Connect with her also on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/in/Emily-K Watson.
So today we're talking about Instagram and specifically what is new. Instagram is one of those platforms that is constantly changing all the time. Sometimes it can be really hard to keep up with, new features, things that are being talked about, and things that have not lasted very long. And I'm interested to talk about that afterwards because there's a feature that they just recently got rid of that I was really enjoying, and now it's gone. So might start crying a bit. We are a small group, but how many people are currently using Instagram for their business? I'm hoping everybody has their hands up. Scott, put your hand up. There you go. Perfect. Sylvia, awesome. Love that. So in 2024, with over 2.3 billion users worldwide, Instagram is still one of the most prominent players on the social media landscape, and for a good reason. The social media network never stops growing and developing, which means it also regularly introduces new functionalities. And so with Instagram, as we grow and as things come in, the continued top performers and top features of Instagram is like your sharing metric. So shares on Instagram remains one of the top metrics to track and top metrics to engage with and to have a goal for, as well as Instagram Reels continues to grow in interest. As of right now for Instagram, you can upload a 3-minute video, but Reels between 7 and 30 seconds are performing the best. And another really big thing that everybody seems to be using now, and that's I think is going to continue to be a popular item, is multiple links in your bio. For a really long time, Instagram only allowed you to have one, which resulted in people using third-party platforms like Linktree and Link in Bio and Milkshake. But now you can have multiple links, which is awesome. And I will talk about other things later on about how Instagram is actually allowing you to customize it a little bit more instead of just having the links. So I want to talk about stickers. So stickers have been around for a really long time. They can be used in your stories primarily, and then also in direct messages. So one of the new features that Instagram has rolled out is actual like AI generated stickers. So sometimes it was very hard to find stickers that you really wanted to, that matched what you were talking about. And sometimes you would even have to like create your own and upload it. It was kind of a hassle. But if you want something super simple like avocado wearing sunglasses, you can use their AI generated sticker option to add a really cute character that is customized to you in a very easy way. Another thing about stickers is reveal. I haven't used this personally myself, but I have seen a lot of other people use it. It is a way to kind of hide your content until somebody sends you a message. As of right now, I don't believe everybody has access to this, but it is a really cool way to push people to engage with you a little bit more in such a subtle way. So you can prompt them, be like, hey, send me your favorite emoji and you'll be able to see this story. Or if you maybe you post a sneak peek of a product or like a promo code, but you want people to engage a little bit more, you can ask them to send you a message first and then the post will be revealed. It's a fun, cute little way of doing things. Another sticker is frames. This is, again, something I haven't seen used too often, but it's a really fun way to actually get people physically involved with your content. If you post a photo, it will blur until somebody physically shakes their phone and then it will appear. It's like, it's fun. I'm not too sure how this will help with like actual engagement, but I'm sure when you do post it, it does show how many people have actually shaken their phone. So it's kind of like how many people have viewed it. It's like, okay, like how many people actually went through the effort to see what photo you actually posted. It's super fun. Oh man, okay. So Canva is not allowing me to post all of my pictures right now, but this is a picture of another sticker that allows you to share your own music. Scott, this is going to be a really big one. So you can upload your own music and physically share it to your stories, and allow people to interact with it, like your close friends or like any of like your following list. I believe there are some limitations on how many new people can view your music, but it's a really great way to introduce it to your current audience. Another thing I want to talk about is shopping. I know we have a small group, but I'm curious to see if anybody has their shop set up on Instagram, or if they do have a shop set up on Instagram. So Instagram a while ago allowed you to create a shop through like your Meta Marketplace, which allows users to easily shop for your items without really leaving the platform. And it's a great way to add items to your post. It's a great connection between Marketplace and the actual content that you are publishing. So now Instagram allows you to embed promo codes directly into your post. So you don't have to rely on people reading the entire caption with that code labeled. So when you are uploading a photo, and you do say that a product is in this photo, you can select your product and then attach a promo code. When people will click on that link to go over to the product, the promo code will automatically be embedded into their checkout. So that way nobody is losing out. This is going to be a big one. And I really think people are going to ask about it at the end. So I want to try and cover most of this, and then I'm happy to bring attention back to the slide afterwards. But Instagram has been doing paid plans for verification for some time, but they have recently started rolling out these larger packages, primarily for businesses. So it used to be that little blue check mark is something that you had to earn by Instagram. And now you can actually pay a monthly fee to get that badge. There are some qualifications that you do have to have before you can actually like pay for it and get the check mark. They are minor, like actually having an account and having a post history. So you can't just open an account and then get that blue check mark. Like you do have to have some kind of history. And then there's other payments plans and like monthly subscriptions that you can get with Meta, not just Instagram, but Meta itself. So that also includes Threads and Facebook. A lot of it has to do with like customer support and actually getting customer support with Meta, and like protection for your account, especially if you have like employees. If you take a look at like the business max, you get employee impersonation protection. So you can actually protect the other people that you have attached to your business. And you'll get additional support, like I mentioned, and then in like an enhanced profile, so you can attach more than one business location. Another really big thing too for the Business Plus, Premium, and Max is actually adding links to your Reels. That has been a really huge ask of users, is being able to add links to posts. Because as you know, if you post something to Instagram and you actually paste in a link, it is not clickable. So if you do have one of these paid plans, you actually can have links in your Reels with limitations. So that is a really interesting one. And they're having a sale. So instead of $500 a month, you could pay $350 US a month. Yay. So going on to the next one, adding photos to carousels. This is a really cool feature. And I have seen it be used every once in a while. I will say over the past couple of weeks, I haven't seen anyone actually use this. I'm really hoping they didn't get rid of this feature because it's super cool. It's another way for people to post something. For example, like if you had a really cool event that that you either hosted or attended. Let's say you hosted an event and you posted a few photos to a carousel, you can turn on the option that other people who attended the event can add to that carousel. Is really, really cool. A great way for you to basically become a collaborator in that post. Not only is it, if you are if you did post the original post, great way to showcase your audience and give people a chance to be a part of whatever event or whatever you're promoting, like afterwards. And then if you are someone who is adding to this carousel, it's a great way for you to show yourself as a collaborator and, you know, connect with other people and new audiences. This is really cool. I did dig really hard to see if they, like, where I could find it. None of my accounts have this feature, but I have seen it done in the past, and it is really, really cool. You can add up to 20 photos with this feature. Something that has been scrapped by Instagram, which I'm super sad about, is Flipside. It lasted a total of 4 months. So this was a really cool feature for if you did have a very public account, you could create this flip side. So this like secondary account hidden underneath your primary where you could post and only share to close friends. I thought this was a really good solution for people who weren't too sure if they wanted to have two accounts. Some people, like I personally, I have a personal account and then I have like my business account. That way I can, you know, share personal stuff that I might not want to share on my business account. Flipside was a really good option for those people who didn't want to have to manage two accounts, but still wanted to be able to promote personal things and just share with select people. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well, I guess, because it is no longer available as of like May. Rumored that Instagram is working on is a friend map. This is something that Snapchat has done from almost the beginning, where if you do have like your close friends, you can actually see where they are on the map. It's you can turn it off. I'm assuming Snapchat, you were able to turn it off or turn yourself into a ghost so nobody could see where you were. But I think this would be a really cool feature for, those accounts who, for let's say like travel people, or influencers and people that want to travel over the world and meeting new people, or like events. I think this would be a really cool feature. Another one is grid previews. So as of right now, if you are scheduling your content through Meta Business Suite, you have the ability to preview your grid on a desktop, of the posts that have already been scheduled out. It is rumored that Instagram Meta is working on a way for you to view your grid and your scheduled content before they've actually been published. This is something that a lot of, scheduling platforms, that is like their huge selling point. As you've heard in the past, Laura and I have used all these different types of platforms like Hootsuite, Plan. I've tried Plan That, Later, all of that kind of stuff. And all of them have the ability for you to kind of fit in the puzzle pieces, figure out, what you want to post next based off of what your grid looks like. And I think most people are very surprised that Meta hasn't offered that option yet. But from what I understand, it is in the works. Another thing that Instagram is working on, and most people have confirmed that this actually is something that they're working on, is something called Peak. If any of you are familiar with a social media platform called BeReal, is a platform that was super big last summer. Like it took off. And the whole point of this platform is you would post a photo of wherever you are during the day. And BeReal will actually send you a notification saying, hey, it's time to post where you are. You have 2 minutes to post. And if you don't post within that time frame, you can't see the rest of the photos that your friends have posted throughout the day. It was a really cool platform. It didn't perform as well because I think they were finding people don't like to be put on the spot like that. They want to post when it's convenient for them. So Instagram is rumored to actually have a feature very similar to that added to their platform to get you more involved with like your close friend group and like your close community. Not sure how well that will play out. I think Instagram might actually do better at that because they have other features, whereas BeReal was something that was just it. Either you post now or you got to wait until tomorrow to see all of the pictures.